We are ready. There we go. So once again, welcome everybody. Time to sit up with the legs crossed. Just for a moment, focus the attention on your spine. Travel all the way up from the two sitting bones. Feel them touching the floor or touching the mat. And then travel all the way up. Release the shoulders down. Keep your neck nice and neutral. Place your hands on your knees with the palms facing down. And whenever you feel ready, just close your eyes. And right here, right now, I invite you all to focus the attention just on the breath. Visualize the flow of the air that comes into your body through the nose. Visualize it as it travels down through the throat. Visualize the chest as it raises as you inhale and falls down as you exhale. Visualize the air filling your lungs. Visualize your lungs expanding with nourishing air. Visualize the oxygen giving life and fuel to every single cell of your body. And now, on the other way around, visualize the flow of the air that comes out of the lungs. It travels all the way up through the throat. It comes out of your body, carrying everything that your body no longer needs. So detoxing, so calming. And please, for the whole class, try to keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalations. Few deep breaths more in here. I have a little request for you. As you keep breathing, it is normal and it will happen. Then a thought, maybe work related, maybe family related, maybe trouble related, will jump into your mind. It's up to you to very politely acknowledge that thought and then push it away. Learn to make a safe space just for you, just for your yoga practice. Learn to dedicate this time just to your body, to your mind, for your physical and mental well-being. The last 3 deep breaths in here. With the next inhalation, please very gently invite the awareness back into the body and gently start moving your fingers. Open and close your hands with a fist. Introduce some movements at the level of the shoulders and rotating them. And whenever you feel ready, release the shoulders down and gently open the eyes. Okay. Time to release the legs cross position. Place the hands behind you and place the feet on the floor, keeping the knees bent. And we drop the knees from one side to the other. Just a few more. The last round to the left and to the right and back to the center. First pose for tonight is going to be the struggle pose, a pose that I really love. If you're sitting on this side, can you please just turn just a little bit, as we need to place the legs quite wide. You also need to keep the toes pointing up. So you should feel it in the inner thighs and at the level of the groin. Another thing that I recommend you to do is to have the balls that are close to you. And we have options in here. Let's start placing the fingertips down on the floor. Take a deep breath in with me. And as you exhale, walk the hands away. Very gently. And you will feel it deeper and deeper into the inner thighs. You can stay here with the hands on the floor. According to your level, you can even place the forearms on the floor. Or we can place the bolster up. And we can use it to support the forehead. Whatever is your level, don't make any judgment. Trust me, there's no need for that. You only need to breathe in and out for the next few minutes and release tension from your legs, inner thighs. Just keep breathing. Okay, you really can't extend. Wow. Do you want another bolster underneath to support it? Try. Look. Sorry, I'm going to make this chaos. This is going to be relaxing. Go there. There you go. Just make sure there's no tension in here. Okay, just keep it. Keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalations. Keep your mind still. Remember, this is your safe space. Now that we have spent a good couple of minutes in this pose, see if you can go a tiny little bit deeper, moving the bolster, moving your forehead. Maybe you want to go a little bit deeper with your hands. Just feel your body. Very good. Fully in through the nose and out. If this feels okay with you, I invite you to mentally repeat as a mantra, I deserve care and empathy. I deserve care and empathy. The last few deep breaths in here. And gently, with the next inhalation, please start coming all the way up with the chest. Gently remove the bolster. Keep it close to you. We will keep using. And bend the knees one more time, placing the feet on the floor. Hands behind you. And once again, we drop the knees from one side to the other. Just one more round to the left and to the right, and we are back to the center. Now, sorry if this is disruptive. Can you please sit like me in the middle of the mat? So facing that side, and if you can also face this wall. Preparation for deer pose. Deer pose comes from the Yin tradition. Very good work on the hips, very relaxing. We start in this same position. Just place your feet a little bit wider. We are going to drop the knees toward the right side. And as you drop the knees, ensure that you draw 290 degrees angles with your legs. 90 degrees, and then you square the torso toward that right knee. From here, deep breath in, and exhaling, you fold forward. And again, you find your way to be comfortable. You might be placing the forearms on the floor. You might be placing your forehead on the bolster or on a couple of blocks. Very good alignment, all of you. And again, nothing else but breathing to do. I deserve care and empathy. I deserve care and empathy. The last few deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, will be time to press the palms of the hands on the floor and lift the chest all the way up. Then make your way back to the center, lifting the knees in your own time. And before we go into the second side, let's just place the feet close together. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest and see if you can reach your knees with the forehead. Let's have 5 deep breaths in here. On the next inhalation, just release the pose, looking forward. Place the hands behind you and the feet apart. Ready for the second side of deer pose. So time to drop the knees down toward the left side. Before you turn, you might need to move the bolster. Keep the spine nice and straight. And then square the torso toward that left knee. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward. Again, find your way to be comfortable using the bolster, the blocks, your forearms. Feet here, feet on the floor. Feet on the floor. Yes. Yeah. This is the 90-degree angle. This is the 90-degree angle. Then you have the chest toward the do you feel differently now? Yeah. Do you want another pose? Sure. The last few deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, once again, time to press the palms of the hands on the floor and come all the way up with the chest, with the torso. And all the way back to the center with your knees. Okay, if you now can please face me. Thank you. And now in your own way, make your way into tabletop. If you want to see, or if you want to learn a little trick, see if you can cross the legs. Rolling over the knees, you make a nice transition. So now that we are in tabletop, just ensure that hands are underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Ready for 3 rounds of cows and cat. So as you inhale, arch the spine, tap the toes under, and look up. Ever so slowly start exhaling. Bring the chin to the chest. Again, in. Ever so slowly, look up. And exhaling. Push the tailbone down. One more round, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Release it to a neutral spine and shake the hips from one side to the other. Okay, a little bit more work on the hips. We are going into pigeon pose. So place the right knee between your hands. Or actually, let's go back into tabletop. I'm sorry. Ensure you have your blocks close to you because we need to make pigeon relaxing. So, right knee between your hands, and then with that right hand, feel the right sitting bone, and place a block, the smaller one, maybe the thicker one, whatever feels better to you. Then back leg extended, and now is the time to play with the front shin. In an ideal world, it should be parallel to the short edge of the mat, but that is quite advanced. So find your compromise. And then let's use the bolster to support the forehead. I'll help you with the bolster in a minute. Okay? Before we relax into pigeon pose, can you show me if you can balance? That's it. That's it. Now place the hands on the floor. It means that the alignment of the hips is the right one. Take a deep breath in with me. And exhaling, fold. And just keep breathing in and out. Very good alignment, everybody. Just keep breathing. And if it's okay with you, and now invite them to mentally repeat as a mantra, I am enough. I am enough. The last few deep breaths in here, just 3 more. And on the next inhalation, time to press the palms of the hands on the floor and come all the way up with the chest. Tap the toes of the back foot under, extend the back leg, and we step back into tabletop. Ready for 3 more rounds of cows and cat. So again, as you inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up, feel the stretching from the chin all the way down to the pubic bone. And as you exhale, push down the tailbone. One more in and out. Good. Neutral spine, let's shake the hips. Now, let's move the blocks previously used on the opposite side. And let's go into the second side of pigeon pose. So, left knee between the hands, back leg extended. Once again, feel the left sitting bone now and place a block right underneath. Play with the front shin, find your compromise. Should be challenging, but relaxing at the same time. If means anything. Take a deep breath in. Show me if you can balance. Very good. Hands on the floor. Just melt the chest toward the floor. And breathe. And enjoy pigeon pose. I promise there won't be any more challenging poses. And after this, we will properly decompress the lower spine. Keep repeating yourself. I am enough. I am enough. And please mean it. Because it's true. You are enough. You are enough with your smiles. You are enough with your tears. You are enough with your joy, your determination. It's all enough. Just a few deep breaths more in here. The last deep breath in here and out. And again, as you inhale, push the chest all the way up. Tap the toes of the back foot under, extend the back leg, and place the left knee on the floor, back into tabletop. Shake the hips one more time, ready for the last 3 rounds of cows and cat. Again, ever so slowly inhale and exhale. Fully in and out. The last one, in and out. Release to a neutral spine. And now, preparation for supported child pose. So place the knees slightly wider than hips width. Big toes touching behind you, sit on your heels. And I recommend you all to use the bolster. Place it between your knees. And then, again, melt the chest toward the floor or toward the pillow. See if you want to place the forehead on the pillow, or do you prefer to place one cheek, turning the head toward one side? Again, nothing to do but breathing in here, or actually there is something else to do. Just for a moment, focus the attention on your lower spine and ensure there's no tension. Ensure you completely decompress the area. If helps, you can move your hips from one side to the other, just to get even deeper into the pose. If the knees are uncomfortable on the floor, remember you can use a blanket and just look at me if you need another one. But if you're comfortable right there, just keep your eyes closed, keep breathing, and enjoy where you are right now. Once again, if you need to, feel free to move your hips from one side to the other. The last 3 deep breaths in here. And then on the next inhalation, once again, time to press the palms of the hands on the floor, coming all the way up with the chest. Remove the bolster, but again, keep it close to you. From tabletop. Again, if you fancy a nice transition, cross the legs behind you and roll over your knees, making your way into a seated position. Time to lay down on the spine for a few reclined position. And we're going to start with the spinal twist. So from laying down, draw a 90-degree angle with your legs. And from here, just drop your knees toward the right side. Stretch the arms out with the palms facing up and look toward the left thumb. If this is too easy for you, I can recommend to cross one leg over the other in order to go deeper into the pose. Full in with me.
With the next inhalation, push the knees all the way back to the center. And before we go into the second side, hug the knees into the chest and rock from one side to the other. It feels like a massage. From here, we can also roll onwards and backwards, onwards and backwards, massaging the spine all the way through. And then release the shoulders down, release the head down. Again, we draw that 90-degree angle with the legs, with the knees bent. And stretch the arms out, and now we drop the knees toward the opposite side.
Remember to keep your mind still. We're quite close to the end of the class, and you will be soon back to your reality. So just enjoy where you are right now. With the next inhalation, push the knees all the way back to the center. And once again, let's hug the knees into the chest. Option to stay still or to rock from one side to the other. Option to have the knees close together, or you can have them apart. Okay. From here, place the feet on the floor. Feet close together. Soles of the feet together. And drop the knees toward the side. I promise we won't stay here too long, just 10 deep breaths. It tends to be quite uncomfortable at the level of the groin, but we can do it. For 10 deep breaths, yes, we can. Although it's not the most relaxing pose, I call this pose for the benefits we have at the level of the pelvic area. Whenever you feel the need of moving your legs, just try to take one more deep breath. And one more. Allow your knees to feel heavy. Three more, we can do it. You did it. Time now to push the knees all the way up to the center. Place the knees apart. And I would recommend to place a bolster underneath your knees, just to support them during the final Shavasana. So when the bolster is in place, extend your legs one at a time. Ensure the toes are pointing out, arms alongside the body, palms facing up. And I'm sure you don't mind to keep the eyes closed right now. Nothing else but breathing in here. Allow me to guide you into a short body scan. So focus your attention on your feet. Visualize your toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, and allow them to feel relaxed and heavy. Visualize your ankles. And now travel all the way up through the legs, visualizing your shins and thighs. And leave them heavy and soft. Focus the attention on the pelvic area. And leave it soft and relaxed. Relax the abdomen. Soften your fingers, hands, arms. Take a deep breath in with me. And as you exhale, abandon chest and shoulders to the floor. Soften the throat, the jaw, every muscle in your face. And right here, right now, allow your body to completely surrender. Just surrender. And in this moment of peace, this moment of quiet, feel your body, connect with your body. I'm sure behind the tiredness of a long week, you can feel a kind of bliss. Feel it, acknowledge it, and be grateful for it. On the next inhalation, please invite the awareness back into the body and gently start moving your toes, your fingers. Turn your head from one side to the other. Take a deep breath in and stretch the arms over your head. And whenever you are ready, hug the knees into the chest. Drop your knees toward the right side or wherever you have space. And have a couple of deep breaths more in recovery position. In your own time, make your way up to sitting. With your legs crossed, your eyes closed, hands in prayer at the heart center. I'm sending you my gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time, your vibes, your energies with me. And please repeat loud after me. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. Hands to the third eye.